Okay, this is the beginning of my YouTube channel. I've decided that I'm going to start telling my stories on my YouTube channel. And my hope is to help other people by my experiences and the things that I've gone through and the things that I have gotten through. And I know that God always works things out for the good, although in my experience, I, for the longest time, did not believe that. I was not ever, in a sense, mad at God, but I always wanted to, I just always asked why me, what did I do wrong, please make this stop. Just the pain was so great for myself. And that also had to do with a lot of self-pity and a lot of poor me, this shouldn't have happened to me. Well, I mean, things happen to a lot of people in life. And it's all in our mindset, how we get through it, and what we do to move forward. Because if I'm sitting around being in my pity party all the time, how am I living? I'm basically just surviving and not being able to live. And that was the promise that Jesus always promised, was that we would have trials and tribulations. That is a promise in life. But also the promise is that He will help us get through those. And that if we remain trusting Him and believing that it all will work out for the good for us and for the His glory. I'm in the car wash. So, anyways, this is kind of just the beginning of what my YouTube channel will entail. It's just to give people a little bit of hope that things can get better. It's a lot of it has to do with the way we talk to ourselves and how we empower ourselves, the people that we hang around with, the lies that I believed, these lies in my head for so long, that I was a burden for other people because of the way I felt about myself. I was a burden for them, and so I would be better off not being here because then they wouldn't have to worry about me. Well, that's not true, because by me not being here, my kids don't have a mother. They already don't have fathers. My siblings don't have a sister. And by the way, I'm probably the funnest. I would say the most experienced in some of the hardest self-inflicted experiences. Anyways, I'm not a victim of anything that happened to me. I live victoriously, and I know that God has intentions for me to help other people. And I am helping other people. I think I've always been helping others, even through my mess. God still, because my heart's never changed, and the love that God has for me has never changed. I mean, He loves me unconditionally. And when I finally realized how much God loves me, and not just me, I'm not just, He loves all of us. We all are individually capable and able to have a relationship with him, and he resides right here in us. So anyways, this is just about to give people some suggestions, just really experience, because I'm not trying to tell people what to do, or tell you to do it my way. Please don't do it my way. Because you might not survive. I mean, I was very close to not surviving. So God saved me for a reason, and that's my whole gist of this YouTube channel. I'm hoping that it can help other people know that He has a purpose for all of us. Some of us have multiple purposes, especially mothers. You know, he gives us, He loans us these children to be able to make it in the world. And then our lives aren't just over after they're, become adults. We still parent, but in our mind, I know that there's multiple purposes. Otherwise, I wouldn't still be here. So that is the beginning of just a little introduction to what my YouTube channel will be like. So on the next one, it might be more geared for not children, but it could be geared for young adults. And actually, there's a lot of mental health and a lot of mental health that I will be talking about. So, all right, you guys, have an awesome day. And if you woke up this morning, be grateful. Okay? Anybody can make joy into their life. Things don't bring you joy. Money does not bring you joy. Actually, even people, because all of those things we can make idols, and then idols turn into you're making either a human or a thing or money a god. And there's only one God, and that is the only God that we should be serving. So, all right, until next time.